Hi everyone, it's Nancy. Hope everyone's doing well. So I'm back with a video. We're going to start making a little bit more ephemera for our Dreaming of Spring journal. I wanted to show you first the two collage boards I made. And I would suggest, if you want to make ephemera along with me, just get your scraps out, and if you don't have enough scraps yet, print out a couple of pages from the kits that I'm using, and look through your scrap papers for like music paper, book page, ledger paper. I even use pieces of dyed paper that I had left over from a project. I just looked around in my bin to see what would go with it. And what I use for my the size here is I use old Daphne diary pages. I actually dissect my Daphne diaries. I know probably some of you think it's sacrilegious, but I do use them. I cut things out of them. I make envelopes with them. I use the images for my own journals, but sometimes on the borders of the pages in the magazine. Let me show you for an example. Like, this is a page from a Daphne diary, but look at this border. I mean, I use some of these. There might be some in here, but I'm saying, you know, you might not need the whole page, but you can just rip these out and use them in collages. So what I did was, and so the pages that I don't use from the Daphne diary magazine, I just save them. And then when I need a tag or some, you know, to make some masterboards for tags, that's what I use. These are pages from the magazine. I will collage over one side, and then whatever backing I put on the other side. This is coffee dyed paper that I had, so I backed them. So now I can use these masterboards to cut into tags or journal cards, you know, whatever I need. So I don't want you to watch me collage, because I think everybody knows how to collage. So when you have time, and I love collaging. Like, if you have if you're burnt out, or you're just stuck and you don't know what to do, but you want to do a little something, or you're trying to get your mojo back, and many of the craft journal makers have said this, is just do some collaging. Don't overthink it. Just throw your scraps on the table, get some backgrounds, magazine pages that you can you know, collage on, and just go at it and try not to think about it. So that's what I did. So since we're doing the tall journal here, oh, and by the way, in the last video I said we were going to glue some of that seam binding on, and that's what I did. I just used fabric tack and rubbed some of the fabric tack on here, and just cut a length of it, and however it came out and laid, I just pressed it on there. And this way, even though my pages might stick out a little bit, you don't see that. So that remedied that situation, and I'm very happy with that. I don't know if we're going to put anything else on the cover. I honestly think this is enough. If anything, maybe a plate, like a, you know, metal plate to say journal or spring on it, but this is so beautiful. I don't think I want to cover anything else up than what we have done here. So in the last video, we made this really fun journaling piece. So now what the next thing I want to do is, you know, and just like I said, make yourself a couple collage pages. I made one in the portrait, so I can cut some tall tags, and then I made one in the landscape side. So I don't know if we'll need more than that, but you know, when you have time to play, make yourself one of each. So the next piece I want to make is I want to make an envelope and a tag to go in it. And so I have some pre-made, I just took a piece of book, oh my gosh, I cannot talk today, a piece of music paper from a book. I have more scrap here. I have another piece of vintage book page from a French book. I have a blue butterfly, which I believe this is from Graphics Fairy. And then I have some Tracy labels. And I thought we would make the envelope that Rachel from RoxysCreations made the other day in her Roxy's Weekly Challenge. So let's see if I can do that. And this will make this book this page here, oops, I'm sorry, knocking all my things down here. This measures almost 12 inches tall, this page here. So if you have a big piece of book page or music page that you can use, it's gonna get smaller because we have to make some folds. So the first thing, let me reach and get my ruler here. We have to fold it to make the envelope. Now remember, our pages are 4. We don't want to make it bigger than, we have to make it smaller. So we want to overlap a little to glue, but we have to make it a skinnier. Let's see if we can do that. Let me see, about approximately. That's about, well, we got to make it a little skinnier. Okay, let's see what that measures. Might have to go smaller. I would say let's make it no more than like 3.5 wide. Might have to cut some of this off. I like this edge here, but we're gonna glue the envelope in. So I think, yeah. I wonder if I should cut some of that off. I think I'm going to try cutting some of that off because it's pretty wide. And I don't like to waste my vintage book page. Like this page is almost 9 inches, so I don't think we need it that wide. So I'm going to cut off, oh gosh, I hope, let's see, I'll just cut a couple inches off. And let's see if this will work now. And then just make sure your paper isn't too brittle. Let's see. Oh, I might have cut too much off, but actually we don't need a lot of overhang, just enough. So let me just fold this part here, and then we just need a little bit folded here. So let me measure that. 3 inches. Okay, I can make it just a smidge less. Right. There we go. Okay, so now that'll be the front, and then it'll go on a page. This will be fine. You could make it a little bigger. I could have made it a little bigger, actually. I wonder if I could have left it, but I can't now because I already cut it. All right, so that's fine. I was thinking, I had a spot that I thought it would go well in the journal here. Let's see. I was thinking about what page, because I hate to cover up all these gorgeous pages, but we need to do some. Okay, where did I have my little, yeah, in here. I was thinking of putting it on this page. So, yeah, that'll be perfect, actually. Okay, that sounds good. So this is going to be just like a 3 1/8 inch wide, but you could even go 3 1/4, 3 3/8 probably. So then we have to have a little measure, put a little bit up here, about 1/2 inch there. And then we're going to make a flap. And I just want to look again, I'm sorry. Let's see here. We're going to have it here. And then I'm going to put a flap. So I think I'm going to let's see. Sorry. Nope, I like it that way. Maybe I won't do the flap. Maybe we'll just, because if we glue it down, the flap would have been in the back. Actually, we don't have to even glue it down. We can just paper clip it in with the tag. Yeah, maybe we should do that. And then we'll figure out something else. I think that's what we're going to do. So then we need to fold some down here. And I think I'm going to do it this way. Right there. Okay. So now we have to do some cutting. let me do that. Boy, I'm being noisy today. Sorry. So we're going to cut this little piece off here in the angle. I think this is how Rachel did it. Pretty sure. And then, okay, there. And then we cut these two squares off on the top on each side. And then save these because you could use this in the collage or for our other ephemera we'll be making for the journal. Okay, so save those pieces. All right, and then I know she kind of grabbed it and to cut the little angle here without creasing it. And just cut a little angle off here. Okay. All right. So then we're going to glue it that way. Let me get my glue here. I think I'll put a little bit on this side here because I like this side to show. I'll make sure I get enough glue here. Fold it over here. And then we're going to glue this here. It'll be a tall skinny tag, which will be fun. And then here's our flap. And let's see what we could do. We could cut it, or we can fold it up. We could round the corners if you want, but I think I might just fold it up like that. Let's see how that, if I just do that and glue it down, glue this part down, and then that would be fine. Yeah, it'll be a stronger because the book page is kind of old. So this will just give it a little stronger there. Okay. And now I thought we could do a little collaging on the front. Okay. And I haven't been really inking things, and I'm okay with that. So let's see. I thought we could put some book page down. This is pretty old book page, so let's see here. So I thought maybe like that. So let me get my glue book here and my glue stick. So the sun is shining. It's still a little cold here, but the sun is shining and that makes it better. Oh, I have to tell you, a movie I went to see with my friend yesterday. Did you hear of the movie 80 for Brady with Jane Fonda, Sally Field, Lily Tomlin, and I think it was Rita Moreno? Oh, it was fun, and it's based on a true story, which I didn't know. But it's definitely a chick flick. So go out, you know, take a girlfriend with and go out and see it. It's just a feel-good, fun movie. You're going to laugh. You're going to maybe have a tear in your eye, but really it was a good movie. It was really nice. So yeah, if you get a chance to go see it, I would recommend it. It was really fun. Okay, Okay, let's see here if I can. Of course, I have to have popcorn because that is my ultimate favorite thing to eat is popcorn. I love popcorn. Love, love, love it. And I don't get movie theater popcorn too often because I really don't go to the show that often, but I will stop and get that popcorn once in a while, and it's a nice treat. Otherwise, I just have some at home. Oh, let's see here. Is that looking good? Maybe that way. Is that too much? Yeah, try not to overthink this too much. Okay, I'll just leave it at that and we'll do it that way. Yeah, it was a cute movie. So I would recommend if you're just looking to go out with a friend, your girlfriend, and have something, go out for lunch or go out and have a glass of wine and some hors d'oeuvres and then go to the show. It's one of those kind of movies, just about, you know, deep friendship and having fun. And it was based on a true story, which I did not know, and I didn't read up on the true story yet, but I will. Okay, and then I have the butterfly and a Tracy label. I was thinking of doing something like that. And then that label, or or maybe this way. I don't know, what do you think? That way? Oh, it shouldn't be so hard to figure out, right? I don't know, maybe the darker one? This one here would be better. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. See, if you overthink, you can't make up your mind, and it shouldn't be that hard of a decision. It really shouldn't. But I'm going to do it. I'm doing it right there. And the butterfly I'm gonna put up on top. Okay, right there. Just simple, something simple. I might stamp something in there maybe. Just kind of make it not so white there. I'll just rub my vintage photo over the label there a little. So, okay, that's our, and you know what? I think a notch would be good in there. Of course, I don't have my hole punch, but I would put a notch here just to make it easier to get the tag out. I can do that later. So then I thought, well, then we need a tag to go in there. So I'm going to get my collage board over here, the tall one, the one I made portrait style. So when I cut a tag for it, so we're going to measure. Now, like I said, mine came out to be 3 1/8, so I'm probably going to make a 2 7/8 tag. So I'm just going to cut a 2 7/8 piece. I'm not going to think twice about it. I'm just going to cut it here, as I am thinking about it, but 2 7/8. And then we have to see how tall we want it to go in here. And it's, and doing it like this, it's pretty stiff but flexible, but I think it's a good size. See, it goes in real nice. So we want it to be not bigger than here. And like I said, I would cut out a big notch here because then you'll be able to get the tag out. So then we're going to make the tag pretty much flush with this area because, like I said, we'll punch that out. So I made a pencil mark and cut that off, save that. That'll make a cute little tag we can hang off. So here is that. And now we got to decorate that a little. Oh, let me get my punch. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Let me get that punch. Okay. I wanted to get my 2 punches here. One for the envelope. If I can get it in there. Oh, you know what? I won't, so I'll have to figure that out after. That one won't work. So let me get this punch and I found this punch in my stash. That's still wet though, I think, because I just made these collages shortly before we started the video. So let me just cut that off. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. My goodness gracious. So this, I got this image off Graphics Fury, the same as I got off the butterfly, and I thought this would be really cute on here. It's the right colors. And then I thought, here's another label. So I thought maybe we could put this here. And then I have a faux stamp. Maybe we'll have that go up there. Have this come down here. Maybe have the stamp here. Like that. And then I wanted to give it a little more dimension, so I just have this piece of doily. So I thought maybe we could put that either there or yeah, too much going on down here already. Okay, well, let's start gluing this down. I'm not going to think twice too much about it here, so let's get some glue on here and put it about here. Now, if you want, you can sew around the tags. I don't know if I'm going. If you're going to sew around them, just use glue stick to make your. I usually just use glue stick to do my collages. And then you can sew around them, but you don't have to, because if you see some of the edges coming up, you can just use your regular glue and glue it down. I just love this color. I'm a purple girl. I love purple. Purple is my favorite color, but I just love color, period. And this whole collection and this blue, oh my gosh, it's really pretty. Okay, so let's see, where did I want this? Like up here? Yeah. See, I might have to get some glue under there. So let me get that under there. Yeah, so look on Graphic Fairy too for images. Birds, flowers. They do have a lot that will work to make some ephemera for here. Isn't that cute? And then I thought maybe we could maybe this would go really cute right there. Oh, I think that would. I think that would be super cute. So you can either, if we glue it with fabric tack, we just have to wait for it to dry then before you actually use it. but I think that would be super cute there, right? And then what I always do, what I like to do is I just clip off like Rachel does, and it really does help the tags go into pockets and not catch on things. Yeah, I can't get my punch in there, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to eyeball it. Hey, not bad for eyeballing, I have to say. Just trimming that edge here a little bit. There we go. And that tag should go in there just fine. And see, with the notch now, you can just grab it right out. And then, so then I'm going to glue. I'm going to use some fabric tack. And then that's going to have to dry. So, okay, that's our second piece of ephemera for this journal. So we made one for the front. This one we're going to clip in. I'll show you what I thought I would use to clip things in. A real cute, real pretty paper clips. I ordered these on Amazon, and then what I did was I took my jewelry pliers, and they're rose gold paper clips. They're just an inch or just slightly over an inch. See? And then I just took my jewelry pliers and curled that edge. You can curl both edges if you want, but I thought this will be pretty since we're not going to glue it. Oh gosh, more noise. I'm so sorry. Since we're not going to glue it in, we can clip it pretty much anywhere. Now I think I still want to put something on this page, so let me just pick another page. So if, say, all right, say if we were to, you know, put the tag in here and then use one of these pretty paper clips here. And if we want, we can do it on the side and hang a little charm off there. So we'll see. But for now, I think we could just, you can put it this way if you want to clip it to the top. And it's just so pretty, isn't it? The rose gold looks nice on there. So we can clip it there, or we can clip it on this side. Curl the other edge, put a dangle on it. Something like that. Maybe more in the middle. Oops. Like that, maybe we'll put it. You can have a little tiny little something hanging there, and this will be inside it. So I think that looks really cute. It's one of Rachel's, I forgot which week, I think it's week 4. I'll look, and if I can link it, I will. So that's our tag that we made to go in it. It's already back to right on. I don't think you could put a little something there, but really with a notch cut out, we'll be able to pull it out. And I think it turned out really cute. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this little project. That's another piece of ephemera, and I'll be back with more ephemera making. And have a blessed day. Take care. Bye.